All right, welcome everyone. Sorry that I couldn't be there today. This is kind of a recap on what we did yesterday, and then showing you the next step, which is adding the designs inside. This is a piece of foam. This is what we'll be talking about come Wednesday or Thursday for sure. So we have just the basic piece that we cut out using the tracer. And so the next step, just to kind of go over this, and I use both hands to fold this in half. So when I'm folding this in half, I'm using one of my two fingers that are kind of in that crease to help me make that point. So as I'm folding it in half, I'm matching up the sides, but then this finger that's in here is going to rub along the inside wall, and that's going to help me get to that nice point. Okay, so just a little recap from yesterday. So we have a open side, and then we have the fold side. You do not want to cut on the fold side. All right, so we're only cutting on the open side and the top. And we don't really want to go past where my thumb is here. So we don't want to make any cuts on the bottom half. Okay. So we cut on the open side, and you get to decide what that design is going to look like. And you could make all of them look the same, or you could make all of them look different, but that's totally up to you. All right. So once we get that done, again, you could cut more. Sometimes just simple is best. So once we're done, now this is the new information. We want to look at the basic shapes that we're given, and then go from there. So you'll notice underneath this video are some other examples that I did. And the first thing that I did with all of them is I kind of looked at the major shapes, and I started by outlining the big areas. So you're outlining kind of where you're going to start making these big shapes that you're going to put the designs in. So I don't want to just start like drawing, a design. I want to outline the space. And again, these are pretty symmetrical. Maybe a broken heart. And they can be, random shapes. That's not really a square or anything that we know. But we're basically creating an outline of where we're going to put certain designs. And so whatever I do on one side, I try to do something very similar to the other. Okay. Now, after I've created kind of these spaces or sections, then I can think about what do I want to put inside of them. And it could be basic lines. We don't want to make things too small or too close together or too intricate, because everything has to be transferred onto foam later on. And you can see, you have to be able to press it into the foam. So don't get things too small. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same design on the other side. for this one. And then I'm going to do rectangles instead of lines. Try to make it symmetrical with the 4 rectangles to match the other side. Don't color anything in. But again, you're using lines and shapes. And voila. So that one could be just like that. I'll make another triangle inside. And that one can be finished. Okay, you just saw how long that took in real time. When I look at this one, I see a shape here. So again, you're outlining your big shapes before you start any designs. Okay. For some reason, I like things that are going to draw the attention of the person that's looking at this. Nobody likes it when there's an eye creepily looking at you. And then it's all about how can we add more textures or more emphasis. But still keeping it balanced and symmetrical. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I could figure out a design underneath. So that is what you're doing today. You are coming up with just basic designs using lines and shapes. Yes, they could look like certain things, but again, circles, lines to create it. No words, and you don't want to do things that are too recognizable. Okay, so good luck. Again, if you missed Monday's class, you can grab a piece of paper from up above, ask a friend, they'll show you where the tracers are, cut out, and then do exactly what I did with the folding and then cutting. And then today, do the lines. Good luck. I hope to be back tomorrow, and we'll talk about foam. You're trying to do 4 of these so that you can come up with one that you really like, or even do a 5th one and take something from each of the 4 that you did and come up with one that's your favorite. Okay. So I will see you guys hopefully on Wednesday. Good luck.